Hagrid's found some. The wife's seeing to him now. How are you feeling? Anything else broken? I fixed your ribs, your tooth, and your arm. I'm Ted, by the way. Ted Tonks, Dora's father. Voldemort! Easy now. That was a nasty crash you just had. What happened anyway? Something go wrong with the bike? Arthur Weasley overstretched himself again. And his muggle contraptions. No, Death Eaters. Loads of them. We were chased. Death Eaters. What do you mean, Death Eaters? I thought they didn't know you were being moved tonight. I thought they knew. Well, we know our protective charms hold then, don't we? They shouldn't be able to get within 100 yards of the place in any direction. Harry! Oh, Harry, blimey, how'd you get out of that? I thought we were both goners. Yeah, me too. I can't believe... You! Your wand's here, son. It fell right beside you. I picked it up. And that's my wife you're shouting at. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened to our daughter? Hagrid said you were ambushed. Where is Nymphadora? I don't know. We don't know what happened to anyone else. The portkey! We've got to get back to the burrow and find out. Then we'll be able to send your word, or Tonks will, once she's... Dora'll be okay, Dromeda. She knows her stuff. She's been in plenty of tight spots with the Aurors. The portkey's through there. It's supposed to leave in 3 minutes if you want to take it. Yeah, we do. I'll tell Tonks, Dora, to send word when she... Thanks for patching us up. Thanks for everything. There you go, son. That's the portkey. Thanks. Wait a moment. Harry, where's Hedwig? She got hit. Never mind. She had a great old life. Hagrid! What? Harry, you're the real Harry. What happened? Where are the others? What do you mean? Isn't anyone else back? The Death Eaters, they were waiting for us. Well, thank goodness. You're all right. Haven't got any brandy, have you, Molly? For medical purposes? Ron and Tonks should have been back first, but they missed their portkey. It came back without them. And that one should have been Dad and Fred's. They were supposed to be second. You and Hagrid were supposed to be third, and if they make it, George and Lupin ought to be back in about a minute. Mom! Oi! Let go of Harry! What creature sat in the corner the first time that Harry Potter visited my office at Hogwarts? Answer me! Grindylow in a tank, wasn't it? What was that about? Sorry, but I had to check. Harry, we've been betrayed. Voldemort knew that you were being moved tonight, and the only people who could have told him were directly involved in the plan. You might have been an imposter. So why didn't you check me? You're half giant. The Polyjuice Potion is designed for human use only. None of the Order would have told Voldemort where we are now. And none of the Order would have told Voldemort that we were moving tonight. Voldemort only caught up with me at the end. He didn't know which one I was in the beginning. If he'd been in on the plan, he'd have known from the start I was the one with Hagrid. Voldemort caught up with you? What happened? How did you escape? Well, I was battling, and one of the Death Eaters shouted, "It's him!" And then they left, and then suddenly Voldemort showed up. Then I fell, and I landed in a pile of mud. Next thing I knew, I was with Tonks's parents. They recognized you? But how? What had you done? I stole Stan's shunpike. You know, the bloke who was the conductor on the night bus. And I tried to disarm him instead of, well, he doesn't know what he's doing, does he? He must be imperialist. Harry, the time for disarming is past. These people are trying to capture and kill you. At least stun if you aren't prepared to kill. We were hundreds of feet up. Stan's not himself. If I had stunned him, he'd fallen, and he'd have died the same way I used Avada Expelliarmus saved me from Voldemort 2 years ago. Yes, Harry, a great number of Death Eaters witnessed that happening. Forgive me, but it was a very unusual move then, under the impediment of death. Repeating it tonight in front of Death Eaters who either witnessed it or heard about it from the first occasion was close to suicide. So you think I should have killed Stan Shunpike? Of course not. But the Death Eaters, frankly, most people, would have expected you to attack back. Expelliarmus is a useful spell, Harry, but Death Eaters seem to think it's your signature move. I urge you not to let it become so. I won't blast people out of my way just because they're there. That's Voldemort's job. Will George be okay? I think so, although there's no chance of replacing his ear, not when it's been cursed off. The last words Albus Dumbledore spoke to the pair of us. Harry is the best hope we have. Trust him. It's him, I've checked. All right. But somebody betrayed us. They knew it was tonight. So it seems, but apparently they did not realize that there would be 7 Harrys. Small comfort. Who else is back? Only Harry, George, and Hagrid and me. What happened to you? Followed by 5, injured 2, might have killed 1, and we saw you-know-who as well. He joined the chase halfway through, but vanished pretty quickly. Remus, he can fly. I saw him too. He came after Hagrid and me. So that's why he left? To follow you? I couldn't understand why he vanished, but he made him change targets. Harry behaved a little too kindly to Stan Shunpike. Stan? But I thought he was in Azkaban. Hermione, there's obviously been a mass breakout from the Ministry. Travis' hood fell off when I cursed him. He's supposed to be inside too. What happened to you, Remus? Where's George? He lost an ear. Lost her? Snape's work. Snape? You didn't say! He lost his hood during the chase. Sectum Sempra was always a specialty of Snape's. I wish I could say I'd paid him back in kind, but it was all I could do to keep George in the broom after he was injured. He was losing so much blood. Harry, give us a hand! How is he? I can't make it grow back, not when it's been removed by dark magic. It could have been so much worse. He's alive. Yeah, thank God. Did I hear someone else in the yard? Hermione and Kingsley. Oh, thank goodness. I'll prove how I am, Kingsley, after I've seen my son. Now back off if you know what's good for you! Arthur! Oh, thank goodness! How is he? Oh, how do you feel, Georgie? Saint-like. What's wrong with him? Is his mind affected? Saint-like. You see? I'm holy. Holy. Fred, get it? Pathetic. Pathetic.